don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Throw left side complete. That's Johnston. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Out of the gun, they give it to Corum. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Corum. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
44 yards rushing for him here. What a start to the ball game. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Giants.
They'll run here with Corum. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Kyler Murray, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
It is good.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down at the 31.
Random, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
2nd down and 8. Shuck now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's 3rd down. You talk about this Giant defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. To throw, it's Murray. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Corum now on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Gregory Rousseau works his way in for the stop and the loss. Well, he's picking up where he left off last week. A tackle for loss there. And remember, coming off the end a week ago, 4 of them.
And I like how you said picking up, because that means he's probably using his hands really well. I know people don't think about it a whole lot. He's got to use those to control the people trying to block him, shed them, and get to the ball carrier in the offensive backfield.
17 yards and a Giant 1st down. And Charles, of interest here, that last throw is going to put him over 20,000 yards passing for his career. And that's not a bad number.
You're exactly right about that. And even though it's nowhere near the top of the leaderboard, because when you think about it, Brady and Breeze, they've done that 4 times over. But when you hit 20,000, let's face it, only a little over 100 guys have ever done that in the NFL. It's worthy of some applause.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, a give to Corum. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 60 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
This is 2nd and 8. Now Murray off play action. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown.
New York.
Anthony Gould, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that, totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now he's going to step up and run. And this one is incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. You talk about this Giant defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
First down. First and 10.
To throw now, Shock. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
70 Lions. 70 10. Hey, smash Bronco.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Up the middle, here's Corum. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They fake the handoff, now Murray. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Murray. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play. And he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it. And he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Anthony Gould, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And it's now 21-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. And 5 yards on the play there. It's a drive will continue.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. Now a run. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times, because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Josh Oliver, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. Prater for the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Murray now to throw. To the right side and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First catch there for Hill, and he's got a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now second down.
But this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit.
Quentin Johnston, 36 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jake Bailey set to kick
Bailey
off.
now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll go out of bounds, but not before reaching the opposite 35.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. And
now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Recovered by the Giants.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
that looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Here's Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down to the 35. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined it.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
That is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Murray going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Giants first down.
Murray now. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing now is Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Gay's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. Hill shedding the tackle. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Bailey sets the kickoff.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Oh, good move. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
70 Lions, Mustang 19.
To throw is Shuck. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
Cougar 19.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Here's Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Shuck. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Right back to Hubbard. And he's got it to about the 40.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Now they're going option play on 3rd down. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the 1st before he's brought down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he is going to get in. But there is a flag down. Let's sort this out here. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Murray. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. They run straight ahead with Corum. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. 85 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Murray. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
Shotgun now from Murray. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Elijah Arroyo, a 14-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Touchdown, Cowboys! Not the longest kick return, but it counts all the same. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 type, 1960 Mavericks, Buffalo 18, 19 Lions.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They'll get this to about the 38.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down.
A gain of 18
on the handoff, Corum. The 20. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Blake Corum, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Giants add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 24. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Giants are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. The drive starts with a carry by Corum. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 146 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues.
A gain of 14. First down, Giants.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Now he'll tuck this, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
It's 2nd down.
From the gun, Murray. He will find his man Chase complete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now a handoff for Corum. Past the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Blake Corum with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Giants get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
19 Lions.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and 7, operating from the 34.
Let's go.
Now he'll try to run with this. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time the defense was onto it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
18 Cardinals.
First down.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 20.
Chuck now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And he'll get this down only to the 18. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick-6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight, 18 Pioneer. Take go.
From the gun, Shuck. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Throwing, Shuck. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
25-yard line.
79-19.
To throw now, Shuck. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line.
19 That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Go, Jack. Go, Jack.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. No gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
7 Pirates, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat, 70 Rangers, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Panther 11, 19 Lion, 79 Bronco, Dragon 60, 18.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Giants, first down.
To throw is Murray.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Giants, it's a gain of 23 yards.
Here's Murray. Going to throw right side here, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down.
Cowboys, 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. On play action, it's Murray. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back.
Here we go. Big Lion. Panther 60. Panther 60.
To throw is Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run.
He's going to let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
2nd and 10.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Warriors 70. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
They thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for the Giants, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.